Hello, hello, hello. I know nobody's in here yet, but I wanted to tag ODS because I know some people like to be tagged, some people don't. So I tagged ODS in a separate post to see if he would prefer to or not to be tagged when somebody is speaking on him. And in reading the post, he started answering the questions, and I just, went ahead and came live. Got home, started, getting my house back together. Just came back from a little vacation. Got the house back together and stuff, but I got time, so I'm going to go ahead and go live and watch this one because I don't want him to think that that was the, scenario or anything. I don't want him to think that I'm dog whistling. My folks trying to make that seem like that's the scenario. That's not this. This is not that. I know what happened on ODS panel, and I've explained that a couple times to a couple people, but if anybody else got the question, let's just dead this right now. No, I bought a mic. I showed y'all on my look, baby, this camera on, so do not swing the dick in the camera, please. Sorry, y'all. My hubby opening robes and shit. Yeah, go that way. So the thing is, I bought a little mini microphone that you can plug into the phone, and I bought the little green screen also to go ahead and get my channel together because I am trying to bring content. I can beef between the content, but I actually do have content that I want to bring. So yes, that is what I'm going to be doing. I see 5 people in here, but I don't see the chat. Y'all know I really don't go live on YouTube, so I don't want to push no buttons. Oh, okay, dear self, what up though? Oh, nobody had commented. That's what it is. Okay. Hey, dear self. But no, I had plugged that mic in to use it, and then I couldn't hear anything or anybody when I plugged it in. And when I took the mic back out, my phone was lower. My sound was lower. So no, I don't think ODS cut me down. Hey, Christy. I do not think ODS cut me down. That was my first time trying to use that mic, and that just is what that is. Like, I don't want y'all thinking that. I don't want y'all feeling like, you know what I'm saying? Just that wasn't that, y'all. That was me. That was my fuck up. I tried to use a new mic, not knowing what I was doing at that particular time, and that's what happened with that one, y'all. So that was me. My apologies. Don't think that was him. Don't think I got played or anything. Yeah, that wasn't that. I just wanted to dead that part of the situation. I'm working on the other content, so I will be back a couple times today. Everything is on my wall. I have a scavenger hunt, subby appreciation. Hey, ODS, thanks for joining. Yeah, I didn't even want you to think that that was a scenario or anything. I told those other people who asked exactly what I'm saying now. No, I tried to plug in the mic, and it did not work for me, period. So, yeah, that part. But I am working on it. I'm definitely going to get the mic together. So, But, yeah, I just wanted to go ahead and dead that situation. No, y'all, this was not that. I got a lot of things on the floor. But how do you eat an elephant? One bite at a time. That's what I'm going to be doing. So this part I can check off the community wall. I've addressed did ODS turn down my mic? It's a capital N, capital O. That was Blaze fuck up. I'm trying to get my stuff together, and I didn't know what I was doing at that moment. So that was all me, y'all. But I will be right back with now give me about an hour. I'm going to come back with the dog whistling and what that was about. I know, dear self, we are going to plan a trip. I'm not on tip. I'm not about to argue. It's just a couple more questions I had about that. And if people got questions, I'm going to address them. What I meant by dog whistling. Some people didn't know what that term meant. But you know what? We're going to knock that out right now, too. Dog whistling is when somebody says something that only certain people are going to pick up. Hey, Retro Babe, thanks for coming. Hey, Reed, thanks, sis. So if you know that you have people in your circle who go up for you, and all you have to do is say a word, those people are going to go up when you say that word. So if you say, what if such and such get doxxed, and you got doxers in your midst, those bitches usually get lined up to get doxxed. Like, I know people who rob houses. And if Pookie and Ray Ray rob houses, and I'm sitting up talking in the midst of people who got money in a nice ass house, talk about, ooh, it'd be a shame if your house get robbed while Pookie and Ray Ray sitting right there. You're not about to tell me Pookie and Ray Ray ain't about to hit that house eventually. So this is an example of dog whistling. The definition is on my wall. And yes, in my mind, I still believe that old girl was dog whistling for them to be doxxed. So that is what that is. Nobody can change my opinion or my perception of what is going on. I'm woman woman enough to admit that that is probably that perception because I don't like her. She's not woman enough to admit that she flat out lied on me, because if you watch the 6-minute 15-second video and look at her post, I never said I was coming up to her house. I never threatened her bodily harm, but that's what she put in that post. So me believing she dog whistling versus her, hey T Lounge, versus her flat out lying on me. That is what that is right there. But she is a liar. Why try to prove the point? She's already admitted that. So, like, I don't get it. No, ADS, you weren't the only one confused. There was a lot of people like, Blaze, what the fuck is you talking about? What the hell is a dog whistle? So, that's just me, ODS. If I get the question more than once, I feel like, hey, let's just go out front and address it. So, yeah, that's what that is. Only certain people are going to pick up on those things. And even to the point of her saying she never asked me to go at Jason. That was the temp. Hey, Miss Wright, thanks for joining. That was the temperature over there. I was riding with that girl. I was riding with that girl hard. So when she said certain phrases, of course I stopped going over there. I was the one, like, I wish some channels were still up and I had those old videos from those, but I don't. A couple channels went down when I wasn't collecting videos, so I don't have those. I have an extensive collection, just not that, because I was definitely looking for it. But I used to be in Jason's chat. I was the one who dropped down in Pizarro like, hey, did you see your kids on his wall? She was like, nah, we ignoring all that. Blase, blah, blase, split, whatever it was. Anybody who fuck with him, don't come over here, da-da-da-da-da-da. We started going on Jason hard. The ones who rode for Pizarro, we didn't like that shit, didn't appreciate that shit, and started going on Jason hard as fuck. Stopped supporting him, the few of us who was supporting him. So yes, that is an example of a dog whistle. Everybody doesn't hear dog whistles. But if you're ever, you know, some people are primed to, some people are not. If you ever found yourself, hey, you gotta chill, in a people-pleasing position, which I used to be, you might be subject to hearing dog whistles. You might be one of those people who go out and swing on people who don't ask for anybody to be swung on. You might be one of those people who just go up for your folks. So I understand what dog whistling is. I used to do it. I found out what it was. I start doing better things about it. Like, I don't let just random people trigger me and do this, do that. I use that energy to go up for my folks, period. It is what it is. Oh, you fucking with old girl? Here you go. I got my weight up. Let's go. Let's bang. Some people don't appreciate that too, which was going to be addressed. I got a real sweet sis who people are on her head because of the amount of people who go up for her, the amount of people who support her. Baby girl, I'm going to need you to go get you some support. I'm going to need you to go get some people who go up for you. And maybe you won't be so jealous about my good sis, because you about 2 seconds from me snapping off in your ass. Point blank, period. But let me see how good sis feel about that before I snap off, because she might want me to go set the fuck down somewhere. See, I'm growing. Hey, Lady Tias, thanks for joining. I'm growing. I'm learning. Now, I know that I need to go ask before I just jump off the roof about my folks. So I'm going to ask my good sis, do she want me to eat this bitch up before I go eat this bitch up? Hey, Auntie Donna, thanks for joining. So we covered the ODS. No, he did not cut my mic down. We covered the dog whistling. The definition is on the wall. I still feel like she was dog whistling, and I gave an example of why I feel like it was dog whistling. Hey, J Truth, thanks for joining. So, I have the scavenger hunt coming up at 8 o'clock. It's a video that I recently reshared. I'm going to ask 3 questions about that video. The first person who I get in my mentions who has the answer to all 3 gets a $25 cash out. I'm going to go cut up this watermelon and these apples. I will be back to juice them on camera. I'm going to go ahead and open this box, wash out the juicer on camera. So that'll be the next video. I don't know if I'm going to go live or upload. Let's see, because my husband walking around here kind of naked. So I think I might upload that. But I will be back 2 or 3 more times today. So please keep an eye on the community wall. We have juicing and scavenger hunt. The next video is tomorrow. Those thumbnails on my wall. If anybody has any clue or any idea whose house that is, please drop in the comments. Bye.